Hey everybody, what's going on? Shuck the FNG here, and I am back with a loading screen on Outer Worlds 2, waiting for music. Oh, there it is. Got a little bit of a issue going on, sickness-wise. It's been a minute since I've had a chance to play, but my voice is kind of starting to go away. I can feel the sickness coming on, so I've already ingested way too much Emergency. Sponsor me, by the way. I would love that. But things are starting to go on me health-wise, so we're trying to get as much stuff in as we can. I can feel it coming. I know what's going on. My nose is a little stuffy. I apologize. So what I'm doing right now is I'm giving you guys about 40 minutes worth of stuff to do here. I don't know how much that really is. I don't remember what I said I was going to do. I think I was going to hold off on returning to Ethel, even though we were already here. We had some Raptidon things to take care of, so I think that is the plan for now. Don't want to talk to her for a minute. But yeah. I don't remember what I was doing last time. You know, I could check the last video. I could do that. But I am going to give you guys about 40 minutes worth of stuff. And then I have some, I'm going to go watch the Royal Rumble. If you guys do not know, I am not necessarily an avid wrestling man, but I do watch the Royal Rumble every year. Just because, why not? Why not? What's more American than professional wrestling? I don't know. Helicopters in the middle of the night. We'll leave that alone. But yeah, we are... I'm going to go watch that. It's 1 o'clock. Or 1:18 on a Saturday afternoon. So, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna watch the old video real quick. You should watch it as well. And we'll see what's going on. Alright, yeah, I passed up doing the anti-Ethel stuff. I think I just marked the map for some reason. I sure did. But yeah, we're just gonna... Not anti-Ethel. Yeah, that is Ethel. We're not gonna go talk to anti-Ethel. Anti-Ethel is from Baldur's Gate, which I have been playing a little bit of in the last, you know, week or so.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Antis, you'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive?
No. It's just something you can do on your own. You'll have bosses and employers, but it's up to you to get yourself to the top and make yourself the employer.
I see. And why would I want to do such a thing? Surely my assigned place would provide me with all the necessities of life?
Yes. But you could have more necessities, and even some unnecessaries.
For what reason would I desire material possessions which are, by definition, unnecessary? And while we're on the topic, what are you potentially gaining from recruiting me?
Ah, that's one of the best parts, John. When you sign someone else up, you get a bits bonus.
I see. This free market idea, seemingly not without merit. I'll require some time to ponder this.
Of course, friend.
I do enjoy the free market.
It's not a totally baseless idea. That should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda. Praise the matriarch.
Well, then you obviously don't need the things in here, because this is for the betterment of my society. I'm here to steal your shit. Yes. Foil. Excellent. By the way, if you don't feed the people, you don't feed yourself. Welcome to communist Chucktopia. You're in trouble. Communism, as an idea, excellent. However, we are the wrong species to handle it. Alright, let's see here. Examine Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 5 or whatever, a fiction periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. The label inside the cover reads, Sack Volume 5, out of 10, from the library of Redactor Quesnel, Minister of Accuracy. I have gained Science Adventures Quarterly. For science! Hello?
Outsider?
Dipshit. I thought I saw something blue and glowy, which to me means something to steal. You people don't need food. Food is for the populace. You are in charge of making food. No. That wasn't worth it. But I got 50 XP, so maybe it was a little bit more worth it.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Uh-huh.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
What the hell's this thing? Oh, I was about to say. It hasn't loaded in yet. Oh, same with this. Anything else? Oh, well. Cool. This is an excellent game.
Let me know when you need it.
Uh-oh. Well, I wasn't expecting you to get to me that quick, but I should have. Bitch. Alright, I'm pretty good at the whole guns thing. I like this. Yes. What have I found? Oh, shit. Good stuff. Triple barrel shotgun. Well, that would have been useful before I bought one. I think. I don't know. Did I buy one? I bought something. Short rounds. I still want to know what's happened to him. I think he got out of acting and then just kind of like, you know, I don't know, just went to school. Oh, a turd with a bunch of stuff in it. A body with no head or arm with money in it. Cigarette lighter. Cigarettes. I'd be okay with one of those right now. All right, let's check the map here. Stalking an associate of angry. Oh, that's right there. Oh, we got stuff to do up here. We got a lot of stuff to do up here. I'm worried about crossing into that world. You know. Yes. Let's not go over there. That was bad. I'm gonna eat my health away. Found you. Can't disarm it. Damn. Alright, well, let's go. What's going on over here? Oh, terror rays. Very nice. Problem solved.
Gary? Son of a bitch, don't get any closer to it.
Who's Gary?
You toy-brained idiot. Put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Quit your worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Gary!
Damn. He's just gone.
Yeah.
Hey. Do you think he'll come back?
No. I do not. Well, we found ourselves another rift anomaly.
Wait, are your lamps busted? Don't go near it.
Someday we're gonna figure out how to use that thing. Oh well. We're gonna go confront Savannah. Seems worth it to me. I also want to use this shotgun that I have now. Oh, hello.
Slow down. Schultz went where? 6-5. Schultz!
Who's Schultz? I'm not Schultz.
Yeah.
Hello, Commander Torres.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Void be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation? Should my instructions have been more robust? Perhaps assisted by pictures?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia have the knowledge to lie about it. What's your business at the Vox? Sounds serious. Were it in my power to offer aid, you'd have it. Alas. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, you go alone and at your own peril. No Anti's forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the store for as long as need be. It is difficult for me to accept such laudations at the moment, given recent losses. But I suppose you make a fair point. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would seek to inflict upon Fairfield. And we will continue said watch until orders change. I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it. Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family. Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
I like the idea of number 1. However, I'm not ready to go have that fight yet. We'll come back.
Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Fine Scrabbles. Yes. Hey, you know what? We're not working on Scrabbles right now. We'll deal with Scrabbles in a little bit. Might take Scrabbles for my own, because quite frankly, who needs it? I need the internet. Unauthorized terminal is... Unauthorized use of this terminal is punishable by severe fines and or immediate termination of employment. Haha, I don't work for you. I don't have that. Torres, bodies on the bridge. The Protector continued to mock us with our dead, leaving them exposed to our sightlines. War is often full of indignities, but seeing my fallen comrades displayed in such a loathsome manner froths my blood. If only I'd been able to take the bridge when we first invaded, like I'd aimed to. Babylon reamed me good. Ooh. For pressing my advantage when she'd given strict orders to the contrary. But I had been successful. Had I been successful, her tune would have sweetened. I'm certain of it. It has taken months now with no change in perimeter. No change in perimeter. Talking area. Whatever. Only a steady deterioration in morale. I plan to petition Cower a third time to let us forge ahead, seize the bridge, and bury our fallen, but at this point I am disinclined to hope. Oh, Jesus Christ. Reading's not going great for me today. While breaking my fast this morning... Breakfast. First Officer Schultz, approached me with a plan to end the barbaric exhibition at the bridge. Perhaps I ought to have disabused her of the notion outright, but I confess I was curious and let her present her strategy. It surely couldn't be any worse than what we tried during the invasion, utilizing a raft full of explosives to breach the wall. I still maintain this was an excellent idea, regardless of the outcome. Rather swiftly, I recognized my error in having such a relaxed countenance about the matter. I think that's the way to pronounce that. Schultz wants to traverse the minefield during a Protectorate shift change and cut the bodies down. I have scarcely been subjected to a more reckless and foolhardy endeavor, and did not mince syllables about it. One might best picture her reaction as akin to a kicked canid pup. I still feel rancid about the entire exchange. After all, I share her frustrations, but best not to let such wild ideas go further than talk. Well, he heard the idea. She took off and did the idea. After he said no, so he knew. However, she did it. That's up to her. She made up her mind and did not follow orders. I didn't need to do that, but you know what? I've been given a double jump. I thought that was some sort of animal.
We're closed.
Not for long. You should pick up after yourself. And not leave so much shit for me to steal. Trauma kit? Hell yeah. Tossball card. Pocket watch. I got +5 health for getting that. Oh, God. Praising the architect and honoring the equation. The Order of the Ascendant strives to continually demonstrate that the truth of the universe lies within the purest of mathematics, the universal equation. A perfect mathematical expression that generates all of existence. Through its flawless calculation, all things are possible. As our knowledge of the equation grows, we symptomatically approach the ideal state of ascendancy, where we shall become one with the universe, or know the mind of the architect, if you will. Was the architect a being? Not in the sense that you and I are, but that is of no matter, literally and figuratively. Oh, like the terms in a formula, the architect is an abstraction of the mathematically perfect yet unknown energies that spawn the universe. We honor the 0 point of the grand plan with that name, as well as label the omega point of the equation with the same boundary expression. Same boundary, yeah, breathe. Good lord. So let us give thanks to the architect for our part in the perfection of the grand plan, be it as an enlightened mathematician or simply a programmer of manual labor automechanicals. Honor the equation and architect with every action, no matter how mundane such action may feel. For every action is a step towards the eventual realization of the equation. Oddly, leave that alone. We leave religion out of these videos.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Goddamn Victor.
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
I'm just gonna keep using the required info, discovery stuff, if I find it.
Among other things.
Seems better.
For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.